The best part of SeaWorld's show is what goes on between dolphin and trainer. That's because dolphins, like some other animals, seem to want to communicate with us as much as we do with them. But what do they know, and how can we understand them? Our best hope of finding out what any animal is capable of is from the people who have the good fortune to spend time with them.
Great job! Okay!
You know, we've all heard the myths about the dolphin's super intelligence. I gotta tell you, I think the truth is a lot more exciting. Here at SeaWorld of Florida, trainers are beginning to understand just how a dolphin learns. And it all starts with a strong bond of friendship and trust between human and animal. This is Kelly Clark, who's been a senior trainer here for 6 years. Kelly, what's it like having a dolphin as a best friend?
It's a very special, a very unique kind of friendship or friend, yeah. Not too many people can get up and say, I'm going to go see my dolphin friends this morning. So that's why I feel privileged to be here. Well, would you like to get a handshake?
Yeah.
Okay, well, we can do that. You can come up close to the pool and reach out your hand. This is Cindy. Cindy, meet Jack. Great job.
Wow.
Good girl.
Man. Why do you feel it's so important to have this trust and friendship with the animals?
They need to understand that we're fun and we're their friends. Then they're willing to interact with us. These guys. Who is that guy? Hi. Say hi to that guy. Hi.
Kelly, sometimes we cannot even measure a human's intelligence. Just how do we know how intelligent a dolphin is then?
We can't assume that they're highly intelligent like we apply that characteristic to ourselves. They're very well adapted for their marine environment, and they are very fast learners, as we found at SeaWorld. I mean, every time we come up with something new and exciting for the dolphins to learn, they can learn it. So we're basically limited by ourselves, and that's what our job is, basically, to find things that'll stimulate them and that they'll enjoy.
How fast can an animal like that go in the water?
She can swim about 18 to 20 miles an hour.
Wow.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll ride her in the show.
Well, I don't know about that, if you'd like to get on a wetsuit, but,
No, I'm too fat.
Is he too fat, Cindy? Yeah, he's way too fat.
No. If learning starts with trust, how do the trainers earn the dolphin's loyalty? Well, it's just like with your human friends. You hang out together.
Playtime, basically, is just a time where we say, you can do what we want. We're going to stimulate you, we're going to run around, we're going to play, maybe we'll juggle at the glass. And if you'd like to watch, if you'd like to participate, come on over and play with us.
Hey, Charlotte, look at this. Look at Jack playing. They say that all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. Well, I guess the same goes for dolphins. Oh, they love my performance. Oh, look at the dolphins. Up and under, here we go. Look at Jack. They're just watching me now. In other words, this is their time to watch Jack train. You like it? Look at this. All right, do both of them. Thank you so much. Watch this, a ball and 2 rings at one time. Oh, yeah, all right. Thank you. Do you find that some dolphins are quicker to learn than others?
Just like some children excel in math, while others are better at reading, some of these animals excel in some of the closer behaviors that involve real tight trainer interaction. Personally, I've learned a lot about being creative because, you know, it's my job to be creative and to stimulate these animals. And I've also learned that we're only limited by our own imagination. You know, if I didn't have to go home at night, I wouldn't. I'd spend more and more time thinking about these guys and spending time with them because I learn just as much as they do every day. Hi, there she goes.
Goodbye. Boy, a lot has changed at the university since my college days. But there's something going on here that I never would have dreamed about in a million years. Here at the University of Arizona in Tucson, I've come to visit with an extraordinary student named Alex. Actually, he's teaching us all a great deal about what's going on inside of an animal's brain. This is Alex. Most parrots are simply taught to mimic, but Alex really understands what he's saying. Okay, Alex, what's this? What's this?
Truck. Yes, that's what we call it. That way you couldn't have been cueing him when you were holding it and giving it to him because you don't know the label for it.
Yeah, you tricked me. From his humble beginnings in a pet shop 15 years ago, Alex has gained worldwide fame as a result of his work with Dr. Irene Pepperberg.
So he has to listen to my question in order to answer it right. Okay, now tell me, how many?
Alex can identify 50 objects, 7 colors, 5 shapes, and even count up to 6.
How many? 2. Good boy.
Did people think you were crazy when you started doing this?
What started me into this, of course, was seeing all the shows on the language in the early 70s. The studies on the chimpanzees, the dolphins, realizing that we had never looked at the intelligence of birds. Hey.
That looks confusing to me.
Yeah, it is confusing. Can you tell me how many rows wool?
Wool.
Yeah, wool. How many rows wool?
There were lots of rose-colored or red objects on the plate, and also lots of wool balls. But could Alex actually count how many were both rose-colored and wool?
How many rows wool?
4.
Good boy, 4.
Wow.
All right, you're a good birdie.
So people that would see this have to understand that you're talking years of work here. I mean,
That's right.
This animal can pick out colors, objects, food, count.
The reason we do this is it's quite similar to the way that young children learn objects. The kid goes around the house and points to something and says, "What's that?" And mom says, "Well, that's a cookie," and gives the child the cookie. And that's what we try to replicate.
Chain.
It's not that I doubt Alex, but now that Irene's taking a break, I'm going to see if he knows some things that are in my own pocket that I brought all the way from Ohio. I have to leave this with you anyway. It's my cockroach card. My calling card. Now, Alex, this is a tough one. What shape? What shape is this? What shape, Alex? What shape? What shape?
4.
4, yeah.
Corner.
Get out. Alex? Good, buddy. 4 corner. Alex, this is my breakfast receipt this morning. No one has seen this but me. Nobody. What is this? What matter?
Paper.
Paper. You are warmed up today, buddy. You've hit 100%. I know you. What do you want? What do you want?
Want a nut?
Want a nut. That's good. That's what you get. Thank you, Alex. You're so good. Even when Alex is playing this children's computer game with the lab assistants, he's thinking.
You tell me, how many in yellow? Huh? Look carefully. That's right, how many in yellow?
4.
4 is right. Good boy, that's
Alex.
right.
I want people to think about this in terms of conservation. By showing just how intelligent these birds are, maybe we'll come to appreciate them more and be more willing to save their environment.
You know what you ought to do? I got a neat idea. Is to teach Alex how to fly through his jungles and go, don't burn, don't cut, don't burn, don't cut. And then all the birds start saying, don't burn, don't cut.
Yeah.
Give me a kiss goodbye, Alex. You want a nut? Give me a kiss.
Tickle.
Thank you, Alex.
Okay? All right, come here. You're a good guy. You've had it. You've had it for the day. I know, it's okay. You're a good guy. You've been a very, very good boy. You want to go back? Yes.
The next time someone calls me a bird brain, I'm going to take it as a compliment.
All right. You be good now? I'm going to go eat dinner. All right? Watch out. Let me get you in here. Come on, sweetie. You're a good birdie. I think any parrot, anybody's pet, could learn the kinds of things Alex learns. I think Alex is a pretty average type parrot, actually. He was living in a pet store when I got him, and, I mean, with my luck, it's quite unlikely that I would have picked the Einstein of parrots.
I love you. Okay, you be good. I'm gonna go eat dinner. back tomorrow. You be good. I love you.
I've always believed that elephants are one of the most intelligent animals. Here in Thousand Oaks, California, Cheryl Shaver is proving me right with her animal actors. Cheryl, I need help here.
Back. Back.
Vasha and Malika are African elephants from Zimbabwe, and they're only 7 years old, but they're already veterans of many movies, TV shows, and commercials. In fact, if size is any indication, they're two of Hollywood's biggest stars. Now, what are you teaching Malika?
She's learning to answer the telephone for a commercial. And in the beginning, she had to learn first to be able to put her trunk to her ear and then to pick up the phone and put it to her ear. Pick it up and listen. All right. Good girl.
Because elephants are known to have extraordinary memories, we know she won't forget.
On the day we shot, she must have done it over 100 times, never incorrectly. Maybe with a variation, but never incorrectly. Good. Pick it up.
Answering telephones, vacuuming.
Good. Pick it up.
I wonder if Malika does windows too.
Pick it up. Good.
Does she clean your house?
Good.
Even the most powerful pickup machine could be improved by adding a brush agitator, like the Hoover brush vac. It picks up where brushless handbags leave off. Why not pick one up?
What do you think people that see the animals doing the commercials, do you think they gain something from that?
I believe they do. People watch the commercial and it charms them. They think the animals are wonderful. And then when something comes up where they could do something to help them in the wild, give money or not buy ivory, they care because it's touched them before.
Where do you draw the line as far as not doing a commercial or doing a commercial?
I would never do anything that would hurt them or that would make them uncomfortable. But they're very intelligent. She enjoys learning things. And there's nothing that she's done so far that she didn't have fun using her mind. I think it makes the day entertaining that we come up with interesting things. Paint.
I've heard of getting the star treatment, but this is ridiculous.
Turn around.
The pampered young starlet is Belle, who joined the troupe only 4 months ago. Cheryl is not only her acting coach, she's her 24-hour-a-day house mother. So whether it's Cindy the dolphin, Alex the parrot, or young Belle here, the key to understanding the animal mind seems to be that all-important bond of friendship and trust.
I feel that my elephants are ambassadors for their own kind and that we're in partnership together. We work together to be able to earn a living and survive like a family would.
Belle already enjoys her daily routine, which includes a morning walk in the hills around the compound.
They love to walk. In the wild, they'd be walking constantly, hours. And they like it being with me and going for a nice stroll.
Now, just how did you get started with elephants? Ever since you were a little girl, you liked them?
Since I was a little girl, I about animals in general, but I like cats best. And I haunted the motion picture compound Jungleland until they hired me. And one of the trainers there asked me to help him with the Elephant Act. And they grew on me. I discovered how wonderfully intelligent they are. As the years went by, they are now my favorite. I have a passion for elephants, and I like them better than any other animal. Now, there's times, when it's 10 o'clock at night and I have another hour before feeding and I'm so tired, you go, why are you doing this? But there's nothing else I'd rather do.
When do you ever sleep?
I haven't slept longer than 6 hours at a time since they came.
I'm being nosy, but what do your parents think about all this?
My parents never dreamt.
They would babysit elephants.
Never dreamt.
Kids maybe, but not elephants.
And steady.
Cheryl, what all does this little elephant know? You've only had it for 4 months, right?
That's right. Well, first she had to learn to lead, to walk. And then she's learned basic things like climbing on the tub, and I'll show you. Up. Lift. Get 'em up. All right, change. Feet, lift, feet. Get 'em up. All right, change. Feet.
One-sided.
All right, good girl.
She did all this in 4 months?
She learned this in the first month.
The first month?
In the first month.
Do you think Bella's intelligent like more than other elephants you've worked with?
She's very smart and she's very sweet. I think she's, one of the exceptional ones, but they're all very smart. She wants to do right. She wants to learn, and it's important to her that we're happy with what she does.
Good.
How often do you have to feed and clean up?
Well, we clean up about every 2 hours and feed at least every 2 or 3 hours.
I just put it out of the wheelbarrow in one way and put it back in the other way, right?
About the same amount, too.
Yep. You know, Cheryl, I almost had a baby elephant when I was little. Well, I was 22 years old. I knew better, But I still want a baby elephant.
Well, you now can have one.
I'll just come up and visit you.
Yes?
And all I got to bring is my shovel. A surgeon needs a scalpel. A zookeeper needs a shovel.
They have time together each day where they're all together to play. They have time with me to go for walks and learn and have lessons. So I think they have time to themselves and time for learning, and it's interesting. Life isn't boring.